So we have made it to the final episode of 2024. Hard to believe the year's already over because it went by so fast. But most importantly, I want to thank you for watching Spain on a Fork this year. As if it wouldn't be for you, none of this would be possible. Just want to let you know how much I deeply appreciate all of you. Anyways, with that being said, today we've got a great recipe to end the year as we're making one of Spain's most popular tapas dishes. We're talking un Pintxo de Tortilla de patata con queso manchego y pimientos del piquillo. This dish is basically the famous Spanish potato omelet that's been cut into small slices. Then you add over some pieces of crunchy bread with manchego cheese and jarred roasted red bell peppers that clearly give this dish the most incredible pop of flavors. Folks, this is the perfect tapas appetizer for any time of the year, but it's extra special right now during New Year's because of its beautiful presentation. Either way, make sure to enjoy it next to some marinated olives and a couple ice cold beers and have yourself the ultimate Spanish treat. Alright, let's just jump right into this. I'm going to heat a large non-stick fry pan with a medium heat and add in half a cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 120 milliliters. Important to use the good stuff here. This is what truly flavors the omelet. Maybe we can get the Spanish one I'm using from Biazzo in the description box below. While the oil is heating, I'm going to cut 4 medium-sized potatoes that have already been peeled, washed, and patted dry. Each one into small bite-sized pieces that are 1/4 inch thick, which is a little over half a centimeter. I'm using Yukon Golds, but you can use whatever potatoes you like. The most important thing, make sure to cut all the potatoes into similar pieces, that way they all evenly cook. And we'll also roughly chop 2 medium-sized onions. Then we'll add in the chopped onions into the hot fry pan. And we'll mix them around continuously. That way they don't brown too quickly and it all evenly sautés. After 3 to 4 minutes and the onions are slightly translucent, we'll add in the chopped potatoes. And we'll mix them around, that way they're all coated in the olive oil. And at this stage, you don't have to mix this around continuously, but do get it every 3 to 4 minutes, that way everything evenly cooks. In the meantime, let's get the rest of the elements ready to put this dish together. I'm going to crack in 6 large eggs into a large bowl. I'm using organic cage-free eggs here, but you can use whatever eggs you like. But like I've told you in the past, on recipes that are this simple, the higher the quality ingredients, the better the overall flavors. Then we'll season the eggs with sea salt and just a kiss of freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll whisk it together. We'll also cut a couple of thin slices from a block of manchego cheese. I'm using one that's been aged for 6 months, but you can use whatever manchego you like or whatever cheese you have on hand. Cut one jarred roasted red bell pepper into thin strips. And cut 1 crunchy baguette into diagonal slices that are 1/2 inch thick, which is 1.25 centimeters. If you're using bread here that's not crunchy, make sure to lightly toast it. That way it doesn't get mushy when you add the ingredients over it. Okay, let's move back to the potatoes. After 25 minutes and they're beautifully golden fried, they should be perfectly cooked through. You know, you can always pierce them with a toothpick just to ensure that they're done. If you see that yours need more time, just fry them for a couple more minutes. At this point, I'm going to season with sea salt and just a kiss of freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it one final mix. Then we'll remove the pan from the heat and transfer everything into the bowl with the whisked eggs. And you want to make sure to reserve any of the olive oil in the pan. And we'll give it a mix until it's well mixed together, and then let it sit here for a few minutes, that way the flavors can develop. In the meantime, I'm going to heat the same fry pan with a low-medium heat. Important to use a lower heat when you're cooking your omelet, otherwise it's going to brown too quick on the outside and not fully cook in the inside. And you want to have about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the pan, which is 30 milliliters, so if you need some more, just drizzle some in. After a couple minutes, we'll add in the potato and egg mixture. And you want to make sure everything's evenly spread out and in a flat layer. After 4 to 5 minutes, it's time to flip the omelet. And if you like, you can run a spatula through the outer edges just to ensure the eggs are not sticking to the pan. Anyways, to flip the omelet's a very simple technique. You want to use a plate that's slightly smaller than the pan, place it over the omelet, and in one swift move, flip the pan into the plate. Then we'll slide the omelet back into the pan. You want to make sure to grab anything that's left over on the plate. And using the back of a spatula, we'll compact the omelet from the outer edges towards the center, as this gives it that classic rounded edge. And we're going to go for another 3 to 4 minutes here until the eggs are just cooked through. Once the eggs are just cooked through, this is ready to go. I'm going to remove the pan from the heat, and we'll gently slide the omelet into a cutting board. For the final step, let's start assembling. I'm going to add in a couple slices of baguette over a serving board, and then add a slice of manchego cheese over each one. Then we'll cut our potato omelet into small slices and add a slice over each piece of bread. Then we'll top each one off with some of the sliced roasted red bell peppers, some chopped parsley, and pierce each one with a toothpick to hold everything together. Check it out, un pincho de tortilla de patata con queso manchego y pimientos del piquillo. Easy to make, beautiful presentation, and truly the kind of food that's gonna fill you with so much Spanish goodness. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, un pincho de tortilla de patata con queso manchego y pimientos del piquillo. Truly what classic Spanish food is all about. Can't wait to try this. This isn't fair. Take a bite. Seriously. Absolutely delicious. You know, it surprises me. I've eaten this so many times in my life. Every time it surprises me how good it is because it's made with such basic ingredients and so easy to make. Folks, give this a try at home. Perfect for any time of the year. But once again, extra special right now for New Year's because of that beautiful presentation. Either way, enjoy this next to some marinated olives and a couple ice cold beers, more specifically Estrella down from Barcelona, and have yourself the ultimate Spanish treat. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. Leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego. It's a wrap. 2024. Unbelievable. Again, guys, thank you so much for supporting Spain on a Fork this year. It's been amazing. 2025 is even going to be better, but most importantly, stay safe and healthy out there. Be careful on the road. Can't wait to see you next year. Hasta luego. Woo!